Today I'll be showing you guys, girls, and others how to be setting up a virtual environment so y'all can take back your privacy and fight corporate greed, and most importantly, turn our cyber dystopia into a cyber utopia. So let's begin, shall we? So you want to walk the path of change. Let's get you set up. Step 1. Go to this website, virtualbox.org, then head over to the download page. In VirtualBox platform package, select the Windows if you're on Windows, Mac if you're on Mac, etc. Then wait for the download to be done, and then you can install the extension pack if you want extra features and functions. I recommend grabbing it for future proof. Now this is where things get confusing for first timers. So after installing VirtualBox, you're going to want to head to the Linux of your choice. Now there's quite a few out there that are basically do the same thing. Here are some that I recommend for noobs, or newbies, or script kiddies, whatever you want to call them. ParaOS or Backbox. Or if you want more privacy focus, then I highly recommend Tails, Fedora, or Linux Mint. Those are great, but there are a lot more, like Kali Linux or Black Arch Linux. But those are more for professionals who've been doing this for quite some time. But that's okay. We all start somewhere. Now, once you choose the Linux that you want to go to the website. But for today, I'll show you with Parrot. But don't worry, if you're using a different Linux, the process still is the same. Step 3. Go to the driver folder where you installed the virtual platform. Then you want to open it. When it opens, you'll be brought to the home screen. All you want to click is the bright blue button that says New, which will bring up a pop-up window, and that's where the fun begins. Step 4. Name your virtual machine. It could be wherever you want it to be. Then if you want the virtual machine on a different drive, go to that drive and create a folder called VirtualBox VMS. Then once created, you'll be able to save that machine to that drive. If you choose not to, then just skip all that and head down to where it says OS. Click on the drop-down menu and select Linux. You'll notice that the OS distribution is now usable. You are going to want to select the right distro. Not to worry, ParaOS is Debian base, and Backbox is Ubuntu. Then once you select the right distro, it's going to ask you the OS version. You can just leave it at Debian 64 or Ubuntu 64. So, step 5. We don't need the setup attended guest OS whatever crap, so skip that. Go to specify virtual hardware. So if your actual system has 16 to 32 gigabytes of RAM, you are able to put that at 10,000 megabytes, which is 10 gigabytes. And if you're rocking 8 core 16 threads, I recommend having it at least 5 or 6 CPUs, 6 being the maximum. And then this little checkbox right here, you don't need to click on that. You can just leave that alone. And then you're done in this section. So, step 6. In specify virtual hard disk, you may see that there is a slider. Now, you don't need to do anything in virtual disk file locations and size. All you need to do is mess with this little guy right here. And all this is going to do is something pretty cool. So, me personally, I like to set mine at 500. Sometimes you're not going to get it perfectly, that's fine. And 500 just kind of gives you like a nice buffer. But you're not actually giving up 500 gigabytes of space on your actual computer. Okay, and now we'll start it. And now as we wait for it to power up, it'd be a good time to figure out where you install the Linux ISO file. So in here, you'll see that it says DVD. You can click this. I highly recommend you don't. But you come here, and as you can see, I have a Parrot 6.4 and a Parrot 7.1. I have multiple different Parrots. call me the Birdman, caca. But then, as you can see, I have immutable of different Linux because I'm a Linux user. And so we're going to come here and we'll select Linux 7.2, which is the latest, mount and reboot. And now try and install again. And basically what that's saying, it's like, yes, I want to try this out. And boom, there you have it. Your Linux machine is booted up. But you want to come up to here. You want to enter in these commands. Sudo, which means root, abt, which means package advanced tool, or advanced package tool, and then update. Let that run. Boom. We have 111 packages that could be upgrade. So we'll just root advanced package tool, and then we'll go upgrade. Oops. And as you can see, we're having problems, but that's mostly because of the fact that we have set this up in a virtual machine, which we can't actually install it. So we're having a little bit of problems, but it tells you how to fix it. You just mainly run sudo pbp or dpkg configure a, and that should correct the problem as it's telling you. But enjoy your Linux experience.